Proud of my team. 21-9 with the schedule we've played, I think is a great accomplishment. League championship, great accomplishment. The improvement my guys have made, the job my staff did, obviously it's been a great year up to this point. Got more work to do. Got to try to go down and win a championship outright, and that's what our focus is. I'll take any questions if you have. I just don't waste time on those things, you know. Try to control what I can control, you know. The way the brackets fell, the way they work out, the tiebreakers. I didn't study any of that stuff. Maybe I should. I don't. We're getting ready to play TCU, and then we'll get ready to play somebody else, and then we'll get ready to play somebody else. That's the way I look at it. So I just
the
don't.
One thing about that I was thinking of is that you know who you're going to play now, as opposed to if you were number one, you wouldn't have known, you know, potentially until Wednesday or whatever. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, is it better knowing who you're going to play, or is it better playing a team on a back-to-back? You know, I don't know. You know, we've struggled with Air Force. We've struggled with Colorado State. You know, so, you know, I don't. And TCU's speed and quickness bothers us. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not giving you the answer you want, probably, Mike, but I just don't put a lot of, you know, I got to get my team healthy and ready to go. And I think the one thing that we have to do is continue to get better. We have to practice well. We had two of our better practices of the year before the TCU game. My guys were focused. They were energized. And that's the way we have to practice to get better. There's still a lot of time for improvement with this team. My younger guys have to keep getting better. Tavita, Cyphers, Grimm will practice today, which is great for us. We've still got a lot of development. Your goal as a coach this time of the year is to play your best basketball. We have to keep working at doing that. I think we have a lot of areas of improvement. Our turnover issue is always a problem. We cannot turn the ball over. We have to take care of the ball. We have to get a shot on goal. You know, our free throw shooting is pretty good. Our offensive execution at times has been very good. But overall, we need to improve. And the things I talk about every day, Kent, are defend, rebound, and run it. And those are the things we're going to work on today: defend, rebound, and run it. So, and not turning the ball over. Charting our turnovers, most of them happen in our early offense, our early 10 or early situations. So we got to continue to work on that. Yeah, I think everybody, you know, we call it the funnel. You know, the funnels down as you go through the season of what to prepare for, adjustments to make. A little bit like a playoff series. You've played them twice. Now it's the third time. You know, I've been through that a ton. So maybe adjustments, maybe some new things you add. Every time we've played TCU, they've added new things. So they're a prepared team and a well-coached team. And they're great at adding wrinkles and putting us in bad situations. So we expect them to do that again. And, you know, we'll keep, you know, adding to our arsenal too. Well, that's what I've talked about. You know, you worry about fatigue this time of the year, physical and mental fatigue. And I'm very conscious of that with the schedule we've played. You know, almost every game we've played this year was a game that we were under a lot of pressure. And, you know, if you look at our stretch there, you know, Weber State at home without Dircha, at Utah State, Gonzaga at home, Wyoming at home, LSU at home, and then right into the league play, Oklahoma on the road we had before that. You know, so I'm very conscious of that with this team. What we just went through with Vegas, BYU, New Mexico in 7 days. So it's part of it, you know, got to manage all that. So school is picking up right now too. That's another issue. You know, before spring break, there's a lot of finals and a lot of stuff going on in school, and you know, school is very important to us. So everybody's going through that, but we go through it here too. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. They're gonna, like I said, they're gonna have their teeth out. They're a competitive group. They're very well coached. They've got a low post presence who can dominate a game, and they've got speed and quickness. And we, like I said, we expect it to be a very competitive game, and we'll be ready to play. Our guys know, my veterans know that you can go down there as a higher seed and lose. We did it to New Mexico last year. So it can happen I think it was it San Diego State, TCU last year in this game? UNLV and almost beat them. TCU made a bunch of threes. I don't remember, 11, 12 or something threes, and almost beat them. So, I mean, it can happen. And that's what you tell your team, you prepare your team, and go from there. I don't know how important it was, but it was a goal of mine, to have these seniors leave winners. Did I predict a conference championship? I didn't. Did I think we'd win 21 games with our schedule? I hoped. Didn't know if we could. There was times during the season when you don't know where you're going, but when you win 8 straight in the league, we were 12-7, and all of a sudden we're 20-7 6 weeks later, and right there. So I'm just happy for them. I'm happy for Bora and Green. You guys know the story about, they were 53-56, or 53-59. Can't remember exactly what it was, and there are going to be 2 of the only 3 guys in 101 years to leave here with a losing record. So I'm happy that they're not. And I'm happy that they've accomplished something, and the rest of their life they can walk around the city and they're champions. That's a big deal to me. Big deal for those group, for what they did. A lot of those guys could have left when I got the job. They could have not stuck it out. As we changed the culture here, they stuck it out, and they got rewarded for it. Just playing the schedule we played. I mean, 11th RPI, or what is it today, 10, 11? 10 and 17. Our non-conference strength of schedule is 6. Come on, it's just unbelievable. And they're not getting enough credit for it, which is disappointing, because everybody's focused on the league, which is great. I understand that, but it's just nobody's talking about it, what this team has done, who we've played, and we set the standard for the league. We set the standard for the league, how you want to get in the NCAA tournament, who you have to play, and how you should run your program, in my opinion. We set the standard on how you schedule, why you schedule it, and it's not getting enough for what these guys have done. It's not getting enough. And maybe it's because we lost those 2 games at BYU and at New Mexico, and if that's the case, that's a shame. It's a shame. Yeah, I think that's still a fair statement. We're still building this program back. And with the defense, with the foundation we've set, with the schedule, academically, what we've done, we're still building this thing back. And did things happen a little faster than we thought? Probably. Are we surprised to have a championship in our 2nd year? Sure we are. Are we thankful for it? Yeah. But, guys developed, guys came together, guys improved.